Hey guys, it's AJ. So we're going to do the Densurefit kit. So in one kit, you're going to get these two silicones, one for top, one for bottom. You're going to get these two long Q-tips, one for top, one for bottom. You're going to get a quarter bottle of primer, which I don't know why they only give you a quarter bottle, because these Q-tips suck it up. So you have to like dip real quick. You can't like dip and hold it. You gotta like dip it down and like dip it down all the way and out. That's it, that quick. All right. I usually leave one of my dentures, usually the top, sitting here. So when I dip it down and bring it back, I can set it inside there while I put the lid back on here. Now don't spill it because this is all they give you. And it's $20 for this little thing of primer, which is absolutely ridiculous. So anyways, then we're going to prime the denture. We're going to prime around here. There's a lot of videos out there that you can watch. I'm just going to show you real quick. We're going to prime around this edge, around this edge the whole way around. Around the top, the whole way around, down inside your little, and then you're going to go on in the entire inside. Anything that's pink on here is what you're going to do on the inside. On the outside, you're just going to do this very tip of this outside edge the whole way around. The outside edge here of this pink and this top. So you're going to do all this and this. Now, I'm not going to be looking in my camera like I am now when I do it, so that's that. Now, when you do your denture, you want to make sure that you have all the adhesive off. So I recommend soaking it overnight in your tablet. Then the next day, taking Dawn dish soap. Don't use antibacterial. Don't use anything with bleach in it. Just a regular Dawn blue dish soap, regular. And a soft only bristle toothbrush. And scrub all in here to get all the residue from any adhesive or any powder, because you're going to need that off of there. All right. Make sure you have, your denture is nice and smooth. There's no little jaggedy jaggers. I just took mine to my dentist and had him file it down so I could do this. Anyways, so that's that. Then when you prime it, you'll let it sit for 2 minutes. So you'll see me start the timer, 2 minutes. Then I'll put the silicone in it and put it in my mouth for 4 minutes. And I'll start the timer for that. I can't flip my camera around, so I'm just going to wing it the best I can and show you what to do at that point. So, let's get started. They tell you to have alcohol there and stuff too to clean your denture with. I already did all that. I've already scrubbed it. I've already cleaned it. And then I wiped it out with alcohol. And then I left it sit and let it air dry. But it has to be bone dry when you're doing this process. All right? So, let's get started. These cotton balls things are so flimsy. They're just super, super flimsy. I'm not a fan of these at all. It always makes me wonder if I'm actually getting everything good, but you are, trust me. I've already done this. And you want to do this outside edge here on the back, all inside the trough, all across that palate. Across that front piece, top edge. All right, across this back edge, all the edges and everything, you want to make sure you get them real good. That's just in case the silicone goes over. It's not permanently adhered to it where you can't cut the excess off, because you usually will. Now that we've done that, we're going to go over here. We're going to go 2 minutes on a timer. And we're going to let that sit for 2 minutes. Now while we wait for that, I'll show you this. These tubes, there's a black arrow right there. Twist the tab. The tab. That's this part, not this. Don't hold this and turn that. Don't do that. You'll break it. You hold this and you twist this clockwise, the way the arrow goes. If you turn it this way, it'll pop this up and it'll be a waste. So make sure that you hold here, like in the middle where it says Densurefit. Hold this and twist this piece here the way the arrow goes, and you'll hear it go click. We got 1 more minute, and then I'll show you how we put this in here, and then I'll pop it in my mouth, and we'll wait. I gotta go set the timer for 4 minutes. So we got 35 seconds. And you also want to have your denture dish close, because once it's all done, you're going to put them back in your denture dish for 2 hours to let it finish curing after you've done the top and the bottom. Okay, you got about 5 seconds left. All right. So now we're going to take this. I don't know if that turns off by itself. Yeah. All right, so we hold this, and you're going to twist it till you hear it click. Then you're going to press this plunger, because you don't have that much time for it. Once you twist that plunger, you got to get on it. All right, so you're going to push on this plunger. It's not where, there it goes. And it's coming up that piece there, okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to put a line here from front to back. You're going to do a line that comes around this side, and a line that comes around this side. Now yours is going to be a little bit more different than mine, because my troughs are so small. And then you're going to fill the rest of this trough up with the Densurefit. Try to keep the tip inside it, because that way it doesn't cause any air bubbles. That will stop a good fit. All right, so once you're done with that, you're immediately going to stick it in your mouth. I don't know if you can see me. Hmm. Hmm. Mhm. Now you pull it out. No, when you pull it out, you'll see. Now with this auto food, there we go. You'll see the flashing coming over the excess. Excuse me, the excess. You want to try not to cut the excess off on the pallet because that is what causes that wonderful suction. Let me turn it off. That's what causes that wonderful suction that's in your mouth. But see, there's flashing here. I have a lot of flashing that went down over my teeth, and I'll cut this off. I use sterilized scalpels. That my dentist office gave me because it's a cleaner cut. So I use these. This is what the dentist office uses. That's what she gave me. But if you only have scissors, just don't cut too close to the ridge, this top piece here, or the back piece here. You can trim some of this, but not a lot of it because you'll cause air to get up underneath there and it won't be any good to you. So what I do is I just come down along like this. And you don't want to push too hard because you don't want to go into your denture. You can get in there a little close, but don't get too close. And then what you can do is put it back in your mouth. Push it up in. Oh man, that thing is glued. I can feel right here. I need to cut some more of that back, so. Let's pop that out. And that's right here across the top. And then put it in your mouth. Try it again. Yes, excuse me, I had to rinse my mouth. Alright, so then after you have your trimming done, where you don't see it when you smile. Like if you smile like that and it's way up here and you can still see it, then trim it more. But try to leave as much on there as you can, because that's what creates the suction. And like I can feel a piece back here along that edge that is gonna have to be trimmed, because it's actually kind of like sharp. You don't want to get right up on it and break that seal. So be careful trimming it off this back edge when you're trimming, and trim away from it, not towards it. When you're trimming. Scalpel works so nice because it can get a nice clean cut compared to scissors. I'll leave that on there. Excuse me, my mouth salivates really bad when I haven't had my dentures in for a couple of days, and I haven't. So when I put them in, my mouth starts salivating, which is normal for anybody. Some people have it, some people don't. I'm one who does. When I have them in, it doesn't, but if I haven't worn them for a while, it does, and it's been a few days. This is a longer process than most of the videos you'll find out there, because I want it to be right. I had it right the last time, but then a representative told me to do something that you're not supposed to do, and it ruined mine. So I'm making sure that I take extra care and spend a little extra time on it this time, because I don't want that to happen again. So piece right there. The suction on that thing is amazing. Much better. There we go. Now I don't have anything cutting anywhere. And the suction phenomenal. Now we're going to do the bottom.